Hello, fellow plebs and bulls of Bitcoin. Here we are again for another FU Money, and today with 1 day of delay because I was supposed to be here yesterday, but I had a personal problem. I was driving home and the battery of my car dried out, so I couldn't start the car to come home on time to have the live stream yesterday. But here we are today, no more problems, and I was supposed to have the monthly close discussion yesterday on the podcast, but we are here today, so we will do it today. But before that, I have some news for you guys, and especially the Portuguese followers, Portuguese, Brazilians, and everyone that speaks the Portuguese language. Of course, you guys know that I've been preparing to open a Portuguese language content channel, and this is now going to happen next Monday, the 8th of November at 21 hours, 9 p.m. Portuguese time. Usually we say 21 hours here in Portugal, so that's why I'm saying that. But we are going to open the new Portuguese channel on next Monday. So just 7 days from now, I guess, or 6 days from now, at 9 p.m. And we were going to open with a very, very interesting debate, conversation. I invited Fred Antunes, who is the president of the Portuguese Association of Blockchain and Cryptocurrencies, also CEO of Real Fever, one of the NFTs company working right now in Portugal. So I guess this will be a very, very interesting debate and conversation. We will be live, of course. This is not recorded. It will be live, so no chance of cutting anything. Everything will be there for you guys. So if you really want to watch, if you speak the Portuguese language, of course, because this will be the Portuguese language content channel, this will be a very, very interesting opening of that channel officially, because there's already some content there. But for now, this is the first one. The first episode will be this conversation debate with Fred, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Of course, if you want to know where this channel is, if you speak the Portuguese language and you want to follow it, you can just go to the current channel bottom of the homepage on YouTube, and you will see it there. So let me just show it to you. If you come here to the main podcast, which is this one you are watching right now, and you scroll down, so this is the main page of that channel. This mouse is not working really good. So the FU Money podcast is the main channel where we have English language content. If you scroll down, you will see here FU Money Portugal, and then you can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I start a live stream or upload a video. And of course, you will be notified when the live stream with Fred is about to start. So don't forget to visit this one here. It's if you want to or prefer to write the URL, you can just go to youtube.com/FU Money Portugal, and that's it. That's what you have to write on the URL address on your browser. Subscribe, and we will start officially next Monday at 9 p.m., 21 hours Portuguese time, and I hope you will enjoy this interview. Okay, guys, so that's it for the announcement of the new channel with the Portuguese content. And of course, I want to also say that probably next Saturday for the giveaway, people that are, of course, already following this, I will. It will be probably the last giveaway for now. I am studying different ways also to reward everyone. So this, for now, I guess this will be the last week for the giveaway until we have another way of interacting with people and rewarding the followers. So don't forget, below the video, on the video notes right now, you have the first link on top is the rules for the giveaway. You just have to follow the rules, and then the last one, you click here on this link, and you will be taken to this form, Google form, where you will have to follow not follow, I always say this, you have to fill in the answers of the questions there, and of course the numbers that you will get this week in the videos that you are watching right now. So don't forget to follow the rules. The link is on the video notes just below, and you will be eligible for the giveaway of $100 in Bitcoin next Saturday. And next Saturday will be on the 6th of November. So don't forget that. And after all the announcements are done, of course, we will check the markets today, and Bitcoin is about to explode to the upside. Everyone is just waiting for that to happen. The market in general is all green except for, you know, the biggest shitcoin there is. Of course, you can see it in red in your screens right now. But for now, let's see the numbers. And the numbers tell me, just refreshing the page, that Bitcoin is now at $63,700 and it continues to go up. As we speak, it's now going up like crazy. I started this day and this looking at the charts, and it was about 63,000, 62,900, something like that. So we are already $1,000 above the start of today as soon as I got up. So $63,700 with a 3.5% increase in the last 24 hours. And we, of course, these numbers are based on spot market only. And for the past 24 hours, Bitcoin traded 18.3, almost $18.3 billion. And the second place, of course, you guys know already that I don't give an F about all this. This is the main one. This is the one that counts. But second place traded only $7.8 billion. Not really enough to be even close to number one. So you guys waiting for the flippening, you can still wait for a very, very long time. And I hope, that you grab a chair, because it will take some time until this number two flips the number one. So keep on dreaming, and let's see how the charts are going today. So for that, I will just pull up my charts right now, and I wanted to see what's going on the total market cap first. You guys know this is already this is a daily chart here for the total market cap. You guys know, if you have been following the channel, you guys know that this cup and handle I plotted here some time ago, already a few weeks. As I said, we were still breaking out of this handle, and of course now we have the breakout and confirmation. We have the confirmation of the breakout of the cup, and I hope this will continue to the upside, as everyone expecting the same. So this is here. Let me just put it here for you guys to see it better. This is the confirmation of the breakout. So you guys see that from this level, and I'm also going to put it here. This is the level of the cup, a dashed orange line here. So we broke out of this line, we went above it, and then we came back down to have the confirmation and validation of the breakout. We found support exactly at the same level. You guys can see here two candles, one coming down, the red one, and one going up, the green. And you guys can see that we validated this breakout of the cup, and we are now continuing to the upside. Very, very, very interesting news, very good. And of course, you guys know what happens when you have a cup and handle. This pattern will trigger this upside movement at least to the same level as the cup height. And the cup height takes us, this is a copy paste of this one here. This is the height of the cup. This will probably take us to $3.65 trillion total market cap for this entire ecosystem. Sorry guys, I had a bit of a cough here, so I had to turn off the sound. Okay, continuing. So the validation is here. We continue to the upside, and we continue above the resistance context on the total market cap. The trend channel is now decreasing the gap between the top and the bottom, and we have now a bottom around $2.15 trillion and a top around $2.8 trillion, which looks very good in my book. So I really like the way that we are developing this total market cap chart. The validation was the most important, this retracement ABC correction here. You guys can see it very clearly. This was an ABC correction, and now validating the breakout of the cup, going to the upside again, and we are continuing. We had a bear signal. We had a triangle, a red triangle here, a bear signal when we started this ABC correction, but just after that, there was absolutely no respect for the indicator, and we continue to go up. So the market is very, very, very bullish at the moment. So that's it for the cup and handle on the total market cap. Let's take a look at Bitcoin on the monthly chart and look at that. This is completely bullish in my book too. So we had the highest monthly close for Bitcoin ever. And this happened just one day, a few hours ago, because I was not able to live stream yesterday because of that car problem I had. But today we are here to show you the candle, the monthly candle. He's huge. And let me check how much was that for the monthly close of this candle. $61,358.25. This candle, and this started around, let me check, 43, and we closed it around 61 and something, almost 62. Let's put it this way. So almost $20,000, as I said before, that the month of October was going to close as the highest close, monthly close for Bitcoin, and also the biggest candle in price action, going from 43,000 to 61.5, so almost 20k. You guys can imagine this candle contains the entire market of Bitcoin since its inception to the peak of the bull cycle of 2017. That is amazing. One candle has almost the same as so many years of price action in Bitcoin from 2009 to 2017. So that is about 6 years. 6 years, 2017, 10, 7, 8, sorry, 8 years. 8 years of price action in Bitcoin contained in one candle for the month of October 2021. So I really like the monthly chart right now. Looks very bullish. We continue to break out of this huge triangle, the ascending triangle that I've plotted here some time ago also, but you can look at it better in the weekly chart, which will just follow this one here. All the moving averages like crazy going up. Every moving average is increasing the gap to the next one. We don't have the 200 simple moving average in this chart yet because there is not enough months to have that line here. But we have the 20 period, the 50 period, and the 100 period, and you guys can see the gaps are increasing in between each one of them. So this is really bullish. Also, we are still above the trend line on the RSI. The MACD completely bullish again. Starting November, we have already a bar. So this is the bar for November. November is starting like crazy to go up here. And we are now already almost at 64,000 again, just while we were speaking. Bitcoin continues to go up, as the title of this video just announced, ready to explode to the upside. And this month is starting like crazy one. So on the MACD, on the monthly, we have also the blue line above the orange, increasing the gap between the two. The bar for November is already increasing the gap to the bar of October. And the oscillator here, the third one, is already since October even green on the green, even below the zero line. We are already starting to go up here. So I see, I've been also checking some charts on the for on-chain analysis. And I was checking Willy Woo's comments and tweets, and Will Clemente tweets, and Plan B's tweets, and everyone agrees that all the factors to have Bitcoin explode to the upside are there, and we continue to go up. So we are about to cross the 64,000 line right now, and that's a very, very good sign. But let's check the weekly chart and see what's going on here. So right now we also have the cup and handle, you guys know that. We also have the cup and handle here on the Bitcoin chart for the weekly chart. And look at that. Look at my circle. We are almost starting what I said was about to start. So I'll just move the circle a bit to the right side. And this is what I wanted to see. I want to see the RSI getting overbought above the 70 line on the RSI. And as soon as this starts, it will trigger the parabolic move to the blow off top that we could have in a few months time. I don't know if this will be in December, January, February, no one knows because we don't guess the future here, but at least we know that this has been the trigger for past bull cycles, 2013 and 2017. As soon as the RSI on the weekly chart went above the 70 line on the RSI, which is the borderline to the overbought territory, that was the trigger for the parabolic move to the upside and to the peak of this bull cycle and the previous ones. So I am just waiting for that RSI line to cross here, and this is very, very close right now. And you guys can see that for this week we are already retesting the MRI resistance line, the red dots here on your charts, on your screens. Everything looks nice, and the breakout of this descending wedge, extremely bullish descending wedge, that you will also be able to see on the daily and the 4-hour in a much better way. We are already moving away from this descending wedge and retesting the levels of the MRI resistance line, and we are very, very close again to beat the all-time highs that we just had 2 weeks ago. So let's see how that goes. But enough of being so bullish and talking so much about this. Let's see the technicals. So right now we are on what I believe to be the third wave here, starting the count from the 28,000 when we started wave 1, corrective wave 2, and now we are developing wave 3, and this is probably the wave that will break the all-time high again from 2 weeks ago, the resistance line of the MRI, and continue to the upside. You guys can see here the triangle that you were watching previously, so here you can see it much better, the ascending triangle from which we broke right here the first time. We retested the triangle, and now we are continuing the movement to the upside. So this is it's a very bullish moment for Bitcoin, of course. Let's see where this will take us. So on the weekly chart, also the MACD continues to be bullish. We have the dark green bars here, the blue line above the orange increasing the gap between the two, and the oscillator also above the zero line showing bullishness momentum. Bull momentum for Bitcoin right now. So we are now on a green count 5 of 9. We had a small correction here, but not enough to flip the count. We continue to the upside, and probably, according to the MRI, we will have another 4 weeks of possible upside here. So let's see where that will take us. Probably to the top of the cup and handle height, which is, of course, you guys know again from the total market cap chart, that this height is put here at the top of the cup, and this gave us a 75, more or less in between the two, $75,000 for the next move up, which could take another 3 to 4 weeks. And I believe it's very, very possible that we achieve those levels according to this pattern, and then probably another small correction before continuation of the bull cycle. But everything you need to look right now is the 75,000 level and the breakout of the RSI above the 70 level. And this is very important on the weekly chart. So guys, keep an eye on that. This is what counts right now. This is what everyone wants to see to validate this movement to the upside, okay? And this resistance line here, these red dots for the MRI, have to be broken. We already attempted once, twice, and now it's the third time that we are attempting to break the MRI resistance line. So let's take a look at the daily now. I don't want to make this one a very, very long video. And here we are, the falling wedge that you guys saw in the previous charts. Now you can see it much better. We had a breakout. We retested the wedge 3 times, 3 days in a row. We retested this top of the wedge, and now finally the breakout with a buy signal on the daily chart. We have the green star. Everything looks good. We are again above the 20 period SMA. The 20 is above the 50. The 50 is above the 100, and the 100 above the 200. Everything looks very, very bullish. The RSI also on the daily chart is now moving back up after finding support on the RSI trend line. So you guys know this famous trend line already also. So right now, everything looks good from the monthly to the weekly to the daily chart. Nothing is really crazy except for the MACD, which I said a few days ago that probably would flip again to the upside, the blue line above the orange. And you guys can see right now that on the daily MACD, the gap is decreasing. So the blue line is now decreasing the gap to the orange, and probably in 1, 2, 3 days max, we will probably be above the orange line. Look at the bars. We are already on light red and really approaching the zero line to flip the MACD on the daily chart to the green bars and start to have a bull indication on the MACD. So right now, the only thing that is not really bullish so far from everything I've discussed with you guys is this MACD on the daily chart. Okay, so let's take a look at the 4-hour just to quickly see the BitMEX funding rate, which is now going to the upside also. I was expecting that. So all the apes trying to leverage this market are already going with their bets to the upside, longing here with leverage. I hope those guys don't use too much leverage because this will impact the market. But look at that. Look at those 4-hour candles going to the upside here. The previous 3 are really, really nice. This indicates a very bullish momentum, and this candle could even increase the momentum more than it is already. But here you can see the retests of the falling wedge. This is so textbook technical analysis perfection. You guys see here the breakout of the wedge, and then you see sorry for that, I had a call here, but I just turned off my phone. So you guys can see here the breakout of the falling wedge. Then we had one retest, then we continue to the upside a bit, another retest, upside again, and another retest, with finally a big movement to the upside, which corrected a bit, 1 to 4 candle correction here, and then continuation to the upside. And we finally left this falling wedge as it should be, far away from the price action. Okay, but that's the 4-hour chart. Looks very, very bullish. The RSI is still not even overbought, and we have, look at this MACD on the 4-hour. The blue line looks like crazy, 45 degrees angle to the upside, distancing itself from the orange one, and the bar is increasing, almost double size. The bar is almost a double size of the previous one, so everything looks very, very bullish right now. We already above the 64,000 level. So while we speak, Bitcoin continues to increase the price to the upside. We are now above $64,100. Really good, and I'm really happy to be live streaming right now at this moment, because we are about to break out from this level, which was the previous swing high, and this was around 60, let me check here without the logo, $63,650. This was the previous last swing high price, and now we just broke above it and we continue to the upside. Very, very, very good news today. I'm really happy that after all, I didn't make this video yesterday and I'm making it today, and we can watch this going to the upside live. So let's just take a look here at the Pro Indicators framework. This is the daily chart of the Pro Indicators, and you guys know also, if you have been following the channel, that I've plotted a Fibonacci retracement here, and look at the perfection. This was to perfection here. So we had the wave 3 going to the upside. The retracement starts there, here from the bottom to the top. Then we retraced in an ABC correction, which almost touched the 38% Fibonacci retracement line. Then we went above. We had another small correction, which exactly stopped at the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement. And from there, we are now going up and probably going to attack the previous all-time high. So the Fibonacci retracement here, showing how Fibonacci levels work to perfection, and everything went accordingly to the what is expected from levels of support and resistance in the Fibonacci retracements. Okay, so look at this. It was perfection. We went below it. The candle closed exactly on top of the line, and then this breakout started exactly from the 23% Fibonacci retracement line, which was very, very good. Okay, let me just go and check here. The dollar continues to be rejected. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the 6th week in a row that the dollar continues to be rejected by the MRI resistance line on the weekly chart of the Dixie. And I hope this continues to be rejected forever and we don't go above that level of 94.3 on the Dixie. Gold is continuing to try to break out of this handle, the famous handle of the 11-year cup that I showed you guys already. This is the 11-year cup in gold, and gold is continuing to try to break out of the handle, but still not successful. Let's see where that goes. You guys can see here that we are about to have a squeeze in the price of gold. in between the 100 period SMA and the 50 period SMA. They are just combining here exactly on top of this trending channel, and gold is in between both of them. So I guess in the next few weeks we will see, and look how many lines are converging here. We have the 20 period, the 50 period, and the 100 period all converging to the same spot, and gold price action in the middle. So this could be explosive, either way, going to the upside or to the downside, if gold still has to correct a bit more inside the handle and then finally break out of this cup and handle, or if this is the start of gold going to the upside. No one knows. That's the future. The future is the only one to know. But right now we are above to have a squeeze right here in between the moving averages, gold being supported by the 100 period moving average and being squeezed at the top by the 50 and the 20 period moving averages. So let's see what happens here to gold, but probably gold will stop being a snail very soon and show us some movement finally. Let's see how that goes too. I will continue to analyze that. The S&P continues to make new all-time highs. As I said Friday, I would not keep my positions on the S&P, but it looks like the S&P has no end in sight and wants to continue to go to the upside with all the dollars being printed by the Fed. I guess this is what's driving this market. I said this so many times already, but I'm never tired of repeating this. Be careful, be careful. The candles are decreasing the size. We might see, according to the candle structure here, we might see another correction in just a few days. So keep focusing there if you have positions on the S&P and act accordingly to the price structure. Look at that. This is a price structure that indicates, as I said already, in the chart of Bitcoin some time ago, probably 1 month, I also said this in one of the price structures, that this is a price structure bearish divergence because it's making a curved line to the top. So be careful with that, focus on those candles and see what will happen by the end of this week. If this candle starts to grow more to the upside, then that is invalidated. But if this candle turns red, it might be a very, very bad sign here. Okay, so let's see the bigger outlook for Bitcoin. Everything according to the plan. We are still on wave 3, as I said before. I'm expecting some correction when we get to the higher levels. I don't know yet if this will occur around the $75,000 because of the cup and handle, or if we will be able to reach the $100,000 by the time the wave 3 completes. But I will keep an eye on this, and I will keep improving this chart or updating this chart just to inform you guys of what's happening and if we are still going according to the plan. So for now, everything looks good, but there was one curious thing that I wanted to show you guys. You guys remember the all-time high of the 64,000 around here in April, right? So I was checking the daily MACD here and I saw 2 peaks before the all-time high, and actually the all-time high happened exactly on the last peak already going down. So it's really interesting that you have a really high peak, then you have another really high one. This is the second, so this is the first, this was the second on the MACD, this was the third, and we continue to go up, and this was a final excess with already the MACD decreasing here to the zero line. But look what's happening now. We have an initial peak here, we have a second one which is bigger than the previous one, and then if we continue to the upside and have another third peak above this one, or even just a bit below, just like the previous MACD here, this will continue to increase the prices of Bitcoin. And look where the final peak happened. So this was the lowest of the 4 peaks in this movement to the upside. And we are still on the second one here. So I just wanted to point this out, that we still have a lot of room and time is on our side to have continuation of the bull cycle for some more time. So this is really interesting to see that. Even going down, you guys see that the price continued to go up. So this is a bearish divergence with diversion with the MACD, the daily MACD. But so far we continue to go up as the MACD continues to go up. So we don't have still a bearish diversion here, and everything looks good. Even if we have a peak lower than the previous one, I bet the price will continue to the upside, and the supply shock will continue to drive this market. Okay, guys? So we are a bit overextended in time already. Let me just see if anyone asked any questions. let's see here. Not many messages today on the chat. I guess this time of the day is not so good for people to watch it live. But so far, everyone is really happy, and I bet everyone is looking at the charts and seeing Bitcoin continuing to the upside and breaking resistances all over the place. Let's see, no questions here, so I guess everyone enjoyed this. We have a few people here today, very known to this channel, okay? But I will end the video for today. I guess everyone enjoyed the analysis and everyone is very, very happy with what's happening with Bitcoin. Just before I go though, let me just come here. Sorry, this one. And again, show you guys that the FU Money Portugal channel, which will be a channel just dedicated to the Portuguese language content, is going to open officially next Monday, the 8th of November at 9 p.m. Portuguese time, 21 hours in Portugal. And we will have a very, very important guest here, a special guest for this great opening of the Portuguese content channel. So if you guys want to follow this channel, if you speak the Portuguese language, of course, you should follow this channel. We will have great people here, great guests, always interesting conversations, and I will probably also have some technical analysis done in Portuguese, but I'm trying to focus the Portuguese channel, the Portuguese content channel, with really important guests, people that know what they are talking about. And that's the main reason why this channel is going to open officially on Monday with the great guest, Fred Antunes, the president of Portuguese Association of Blockchain and Cryptocurrencies, and also the CEO of Real Fever. So let's have a really nice debate, a nice conversation, and see where we stand in Bitcoin versus shitcoins, decentralization, NFTs, and other some really dividing topics among the community, let's put it like this. So it could be interesting to watch this live stream on Monday. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel, the new one, FU Money Portugal. You can find it on the homepage of this channel where we are watching the stream right now. Just scroll down to the bottom, you will see an icon there with FU Money Portugal. Click on there, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and exactly do the same for this channel. If you are not yet subscribed, subscribe right now, gently touch the like button if you enjoy this content, and share it with your friends. Don't forget also the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video or start a live stream. And for today, it is all. I will just do something that I completely forgot to check, but I will just right now have a random one for you guys. This will have absolutely no meaning at all. But for now, this is what I will show you guys for next Saturday, just coming. You guys know what this is all about. And let me just also show you guys the usual message with the links for Twitter. So these are the links for the Twitter account. The first one on top is my personal account. The second one is the channel's Twitter account. The third one is the Telegram group that you can join and discuss Bitcoin and the markets in general with more than 550 people already 24 hours a day. I'm also there when I'm not recording or live streaming, so you can talk to me directly and ask me your questions if you need to do so. Okay, that's it. And now I will just leave you guys with the usual words of wisdom.
All right, let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out there.
Exactly, guys. Let's roll and let's be really careful out there in the markets. And I will see you again probably tomorrow, because that's the usual day for the live streams for the interweek videos. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.